There were some great cartoon shows back in the day, man. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah. You look like a SpongeBob kid.
What the hell did that even mean? And then some guy messaged me and was like, yo, I follow you for the studio sessions.
Why do I feel like he's paying?
Bro, I was like, all right, cool. Yeah. If you want to make a ginger, get me.
I gotta go now.
We're trying to catch up with America, and then you guys are almost catching up with, so who knows? Next 20 years, Australia might be the hub. You know what I mean?
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you for joining us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it around. What else do you want to do? Anything?
What do you want them to do this time? If you could please play this out loud on the bus on the way to work.
Oh,
yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
Play this out loud and put everyone on. Yeah, let them tap into who we've got.
I'm watching these.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm watching Disruption on the bus.
Yeah,
That's
a good one.
I hear that.
I don't understand who we got in the building, you know what I mean?
It's Snore the Baghdaddy.
We got Chief Olasoji in the building, baby.
It's your girl Moeezy.
He's a prince.
And we're joined by a face that you have 100% seen
sure.
a million times
1,000%.
as you doom scroll on TikTok, on Instagram. Lockdown T, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you for coming.
Appreciate it a lot, man. Honestly, this is cool.
How's life?
It's good, man. It's good. It's busy. It can be stressful at times, but like overall, doing this contenting full time, which means that like there's the freedom to kind of do what you want and try and figure out different ways of like becoming as successful within this game as possible. So I'm enjoying that journey. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's good, man.
How long has it been full time?
Since the end of 2022. So we're coming
that's
into nearly 2 years now.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. So
grinding,
grinding, man. We thank God because like, boy, when I went into the full time, I was just like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Do you know what I mean?
Full time kind of feeling like yesterday, like this.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like it was a bit crazy because I was thinking there, like, I feel like I've got the potential, but you can never 100% tell whether it's gonna work or not. Do you know what I mean? But I just kind of felt like I grind hard enough. I put out enough content, and the quality of the output is good enough. And the rewards will come back.
Backing yourself full time for like anything is like. It's thoughts and prayers to myself.
It comes from a real place for this guy.
Yeah, like that's what I'm doing with my life as well. But it's just like every day I'm like thoughts and prayers to me.
Side note, if I didn't hear you speak today, you give me American vibes.
No, it's
I don't
2004
know what it
Kanye
is.
West right now. Kanye West in 2004
with the shades, the polo. I just need the backpack.
I love it.
Do you know what? What's funny about it is that obviously I don't speak in much of my content on TikTok anyway. Let's say I speak a little bit more on Instagram and whatnot.
Like
but
YouTube too.
Yeah, exactly. But everyone assumes that I'm American.
Give it that vibe.
To be fair, on your videos, it does give like
American vibe. Yeah. Do you know what though? Like, okay, me.
Now it's gonna sound extra British.
With a cup of tea and a bottle of water. Now, with everything that I do, I sometimes think I don't feel like American apartments look like the apartments that I'm in. So I'm always
I'll be honest with you, UK apartments only look like this in the UK.
This is what I'm saying. So I'm like, if you really deep it, like, can I be American? I feel like American apartments are huge, and you can kind of tell that like the space that I'm in.
But
is
you know what? Because the comment that I said was, he got space.
Yeah,
in his room.
Yeah.
Is it? Why does this look bigger than the typical rooms?
Do you know what? I have more space now. In my last place I was in, I had less space. So we're just trying to.
Now you're showing space.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm in America now.
There you go, man.
I think also like your reacts is giving like American vibe.
Yeah, I hear you. And you know what it is? Obviously, I just do a lot of American
stuff, like the artists, the music. It's just like.
Yeah, so I think naturally, like, people just assume my biggest audience is America as well.
Right, yeah.
So naturally, I feel like everyone goes that way. But yeah, you know, I don't mind that at all. It was low key part of like my strategy as well. Just to tap into the bigger audience. Yeah, 100%. So
Very smart way.
yeah.
So, all right, let's get to know you. I've got some trade-offs. I'm gonna ask you them. These guys are gonna see what that they think you would say, and then we're gonna hear what you have to say.
Cool.
Right. First one, your sound goes trending across TikTok, but everyone uses it in a way that clowns you.
Oh.
So no one's ever like, oh, this is a beautiful sound. Let me just use it to. It's like, let's just take piss out of this guy.
One of the first ones that stopped me.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. It's
Because of the nature of TikTok and the fact that getting clown also pops off and does well for you.
that you have to
Run
send
up
it.
the clowning.
Yeah.
I think run up the clowning, man.
I'd say the same as well.
I would say the same.
Yeah, it only hurts when they then have like they get more numbers than you.
Exactly.
Because we had one
Oh,
clip
that happens
where
quite
I
a
was
bit,
ranting about birthday makeup, and that was our first clip that went viral. Yeah, and I was like, I hate birthday makeup. Looks stupid. Blah blah. We were all just joining in, punch on.
Yeah.
And then some girl that does makeup for her content found the sound and she did it, and bro, her numbers are
Crazy.
using my sound, my voice. And I looked down like that. You have more likes than me.
Yeah.
But I think, hey, TikTok is TikTok. Just views, numbers. Yeah, send it my way.
I think you lot are right, man.
Yeah.
Do you know? I mean, as long as a lot of people will tap into the sound to then see the original.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
100%.
So there you go, man. It's all gonna come back to you anyway. So yeah, run
It's
it.
funny.
Man.
I don't know about you guys. But it's like when you go to the original, like, nah, I like this new version.
Yeah. I hear it. Like a lot of the times, the original is usually one of the smallest. Do you know what I mean? Like,
And people become really creative and use the original to make it even better as well.
something completely different.
Completely different. as well. It's very interesting.
All right. You become everyone's favorite friend to invite out. So everyone go, oh, whenever I'm going, does T want to come? Does T want to come? But you always spill your drink once. Just clumsy guy. Like no one will ever leave you out, and they might even pay for you to be there, whatnot. But you're just at the table. Every time.
You have friends, but you're not getting any girl, right?
The fact that you still get invited out and people have been like, yo, this guy always
It is what it is.
You're not funny. You're not
I
funny.
think gonna take the spilled drink as long as I'm not spilling on myself.
Because that's what I'm
It's-
thinking
it's-
about, man. If I get a
yeah,
little
if I'm
patch right here on my pants looking like I had an
Every
accident,
time.
nah, man, I don't know about that. Sometimes you might want to be inside. That might be different.
I don't think you'll take that.
Yeah, maybe sometimes you're not even trying to get invited all the time. So maybe.
But having the option of being that friend.
Yeah, at least
that
say
is
no.
invited.
Yeah. Don't just
exactly.
assume I don't want to be there.
I don't know.
Tough one.
Do you know what the funny thing is?
You spill your drinks.
I'm low key that type. I'm low key that clumsy guy that will spill the drink.
That's hilarious.
Like, you know what it was where out of
Something
nowhere
Yeah.
the coordination just it just leaves your body.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Take it, might as
I'm still that guy, so I might as well take it. Yeah, man. Invite me out, man. I'm outside, man.
There's nothing more humbling than spilling a drink. I was at a meeting last week and it happened to someone.
Yeah.
Everyone just starts getting all like awkward and weird and like no one knows where to look.
But this is the thing, you gotta play it off like nothing happened, man. Just like it was something that happens on an everyday. It's calm, man. Like as long as you react calmly to it.
You gotta keep going.
You are having a conversation, you're hearing the waterfall. just
Yeah, then it gets dark.
My godmother in New Zealand, so like she just clocked that my dad is clumsy when it comes to this stuff, and like it got to a point where every single time we'd be at theirs, he'd either spill the drink or he'd over pour the beer or the coke or whatever. And I remember it's vividly one time she gives him his drink and she goes, he's gonna spill it to my mom. And then 2 seconds later she's like, there it goes.
She knows him, man. She knows him.
Alright, next one. You get 100 pounds every time you laugh, but you can't control when you laugh.
Oh,
So you can laugh
that's
at it.
very interesting.
So like pastor might be giving the most serious point, rebuking the church, And then
Yeah, that's the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Church is easy.
You know they was there. You know they was there. Trust me.
Holy Spirit is here.
I'm thinking more like funerals.
Funerals?
Yeah,
That's the first
something
one that
where
came to
you
mind.
shouldn't be laughing.
parents yelling at you.
I'm already doing that.
Yeah.
Hey, give me the £100. I
need
think.
it.
Ooh.
Is there an end time? Like, or is this?
Yeah, how long
I
is the
don't know,
laugh,
man.
How
bro?
long are
Who
we?
knows?
Hey, cause you're living. £100, bro.
You want me to answer?
Yeah, I think you'll
Ah,
see.
this
Yeah,
is
I'll
it,
just, yeah.
£100.
Yeah.
I laugh, man. Like I'm cheesing all the time. I'm smiling. I'm laughing. So yeah, run that up, man. Run that up.
You know what's difficult sometimes as well? It's so even me, like I typically, if someone's talking to me, I'll smile or like it'll just be a slightly happy face. When the convo takes a left turn out of nowhere, and now we're talking more serious themes, I'm like, yo, Daniel, like,
It
yo,
just needs
bring
to-
it
Hold it down.
down. Actively trying to make, because yo, I'm like, I know my face is smiling right now, but I'm really trying to be like serious on this topic, but it's tough, bro.
You're trying to reflect the situation.
I'm serious too.
I've been depressed for 9 years.
Yeah.
Nah, come on, man.
My problem is if they're crying and it's an ugly cry, I can't control myself. I tell you about my mom recently.
I think you told us. You didn't even put it on
I
the
didn't
pod
put
yet.
it
You
on-
wanted to.
Oh, that's
Don't do mumsy
My
like
mom
that.
got
yeah.
emotional about something recently, and she just let out an ugly cry. And I'm sitting at the dining table,
You're horrible.
and I'm like, I can't laugh. But I was looking at my dad. My dad starts smirking.
Wow.
You guys are horrible.
Runs in the family.
Yeah, like we're all because this is with my mom. I know that if this was my dad emotional, me and her are smirking.
Okay.
So I'm like,
okay.
and then we all just start laughing. So I'm like, all right, we're good.
Do you know what? That feels like it's okay because it seems like within your family, you understand that within you guys. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But isn't someone's ugly laugh just their natural laugh? Or do sorry, cry?
Yeah.
Do
Like, it's
cries?
just a cry, yeah.
Nah,
like
because an ugly cry is like when I'm trying not to cry. Like you ever see someone just cry?
oh
Versus someone
yeah,
go,
yeah. Mouth starts moving mad.
Yeah.
Nostrils are flaring. Yeah. I actually hear it. Your face just goes all twisted up in
It's
it.
trembling,
And I'm
man.
just like, bro,
I
let me
hear
go.
This happened to your sister once during a speech. Yeah,
Oh,
we had to leave. We had to leave the
We
room.
were horrible
It was
people.
real bad. We both. She lost it first.
Yeah, nah, that's
I lost
crazy.
it. She lost it. We had to leave.
Wow.
We had to leave. We had to leave, bro. We can't come back in here. Man.
Nah,
See, look at her now.
Last
guys.
one. You can predict the next meme that goes viral, but you can't use it for your own content.
Okay.
I don't know how this benefits you, but,
I was gonna say, what
but
is?
if you can find a way that benefits you, then maybe you would take it. I don't know.
But it's difficult, man.
Because I might just start selling that on the side to people and be like, hey, this is going to take off, by the way. £15.
You said you can't use it in terms of like
Your own
socially,
content, yeah.
like in social content. Yeah, hey, look at me, man. I just look like a capitalist. I'm trying to find the bread in
Trying to
it.
find money.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I think you'll take it too.
if I can find a way to.
I think it's about finding a way of how it can also benefit you,
Yeah, but it can benefit you to use it as well, no?
but you can't use
100%. But you can't.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if I
Because
don't
to be
take
honest, it
that-
also just becomes like the person that goes like, I used to listen to this artist first.
exactly. And
No
it's
one
like,
cares.
okay.
Yo, man, get out of here,
You're
bro.
like, okay, good.
No,
I like him now.
definitely.
Yeah, nah, I actually have no
Yes, I'm
idea.
gonna say
But I feel
no.
like, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are right. I think for me and what I do, it's better to be able to like react to the
Yeah.
meme than almost predict that it's coming beforehand.
yeah.
Because like bro, that's my whole thing. Like you see when what's her name, Glorilla on Travis's track was chatting about Matthew McConaughey. Just, wobbly wibbly wobbly wibbly woo. like that became such a huge meme, yeah. But if I can't react to that and I didn't make a video to that, well then I'm not getting an extra 3-4 million views like I did for that video. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I would rather.
Does anyone know what the heck that was about? Please, can we?
I think she might have had a slight seizure in the studio or something. I don't know. Like that there was crazy. I mean, it was funny. It was funny.
You
but-
needed to add a paramedic as well.
Yeah. I should have done that. I should have done that
as well
still.
too, man.
I should have done that.
Oh my god.
Random question. Does anyone tell you have any lookalikes?
Yes, many.
Can I take a
Yes, go on.
Foggy Raw? Has anyone
Oh,
told you that?
raw. Do you know what? No one's ever told me that one.
Because when
way.
you walked in, I was
But-
like,
I actually hear it. I actually hear it. Yeah, I actually hear that. That's quite a good one.
But who do you get?
Stormzy.
Okay.
I see it, but it's lazy.
It's lazy. It's so lazy. It's so lazy. And a lot of people more say like it's my mannerisms rather than like the look. Because yeah, cool. We're both tall with dark skin.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
That's kind of you know what I mean? It's that
What's
tip
your
there.
background?
I'm Zambian, Sierra Leonean, and Ghanaian.
That's a
I'm a mix. Yeah, I'm a mix still. I'm a mix. So yeah, Stormzy's one. I get the baby.
I'm so sorry, but yeah,
That-
maybe
Oh, you think?
I think that's very lazy.
a little bit more lazy.
It's and it's when I have my hat back
It's the hat, yeah.
and like I put on a vest or something. Like that's usually when they be saying the baby. And then
See that.
who's the other one?
You say Akon, man.
I've never had
I
a
swear.
I've never had
I
it.
don't see it.
Well, no, do you know what actually? The funny thing is a lot of people will say, "Oh, you actually look like the person when I'm impersonating them." But I think that's lazy in itself. Do you know what I mean?
But the one that killed me is the one you did with Giving On.
Yeah. No, we kind of looked
That
alike
one-
in that video. I can't lie.
that one got me friends.
That one was perfect though because we were both wearing black. I had my sunglasses. He
Yeah.
had his. Like we both had our what do you call it? Low cut, taper fade. So that one, But I'll basically say like Stormzy and the baby are the two most common that I get. Yeah.
And it's annoying, I guess, sometimes. But even like me, I don't get anyone like cool. Like, I don't get cool ones ever. But when you hear it, you're just like, okay, and then what? Where do you want this conversation to go? So now when I do it to other people, I'm like, I feel.
Man trying to hear Michael B. Jordan or something like that. innit?
Nothing hurts more than when they tell you somebody ugly. Really? Do I look like
dark.
that?
It's dark, man.
We got my guy, but I always get Don Cheadle.
Who's that?
He was in Iron Man.
Don Cheadle, he was in a lot of movies. He was in one of the Kendrick Lamar music videos as well.
Okay, I probably know him by face.
Yeah.
I
Most
know
definitely
him
know
by
my face,
face.
yeah. But I'm like, okay, what do I do? With that?
I don't see that.
I don't see it.
I don't see
I used to get that heavy. Nah, don't.
Wait.
When you focus,
No, I know. Do you know what? It's like you
look at
could be
properly.
his nephew or his son. Like I actually hear that.
yeah. If someone
I
said, like,
actually hear
that's your
that.
uncle,
Like, you will look like this in about 20
Actually
years.
hear that. That's weird.
Give it 15 years, right?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man,
I can't.
put the
Yeah,
picture
no.
up, please. Comments, let me know, man. 'Cause I
I
don't know about
can't.
this.
That actually makes sense, you know.
Wait, right there.
That's dumb. Man. Get rid of it.
I think I used the West photo as well. Like,
Hey, that's funny,
God,
man.
it is weird though. Like when people try to think of lookalikes, they will always find two things and be like anybody that looks like you're saying tall and dark skin.
Yeah.
Stormzy.
Yeah.
Someone told me it's just everyone goes bald beard.
Yeah.
Someone told me Embuemo. And I was like, okay, we're just doing anything now. True, and this is why we're working with a brand. It's someone that works with a brand. And I was like, yeah.
I get that a lot.
Man.
Hey, that's funny. And Wemo is funny. Can't lie, nah. He's a good looking guy though, and he's a baller. So you might want to take that one.
I'll have that.
You might want to take that one. I can't lie.
I don't think so, but yeah.
He's a serious baller. I can't lie. Buemo, you know.
You must stay clued in there with a lot of stuff going on, like constantly in the internet space around the world to be able to like bring that content out. What inspires you in that? What's that even process for bringing stuff out?
I focus a lot on music and just what's like current within music. The funny thing about it is that other than music, I am up to date with things, but one thing about me is that I'm very focused and I zero in on what I'm trying to do, which then means that a lot of my friends will be saying to me, "Oh, did you see what happened? Like, let's say, like culturally, like
Shade birth.
Yeah, exactly. Shade brother. Oh, did you see that happen? Or that person was on this podcast and they said this, and I'm like, can't lie, bro. No, I didn't see it. Do you know what I mean? Because it almost takes me a little bit away from. I think I should try and tap in a bit more because it just means that I'm like more aware of what's going on and I can even feed off of that, let's say, if need be. But it has its pros and cons to it. But I'm tapped into music and my process for that a lot is just listening is the main thing, really. Just listening is the main thing. When I've got like a bit of a dry spell of ideas for videos, I'll just like go on a drive, play a certain playlist. I might just put on like a 90s hip hop playlist or a UK underground rap playlist, and then I'll just be listening to the lyrics, I'll be listening to the songs, I'll be listening to the features, and be like, oh, there's a part in that song which I can take and make into a story or a narrative that I can put into my video. So inspiration wise, that's usually like where it comes from. Yeah.
Where did it like all start?
Like,
were you always into music? Were you trying to be a rapper?
Can I ask, sorry, before this, how old are you?
28.
Okay, are you like, were you a child of the internet, like through and through, like chronically online?
No.
Is this where it comes from? Okay.
No. I was outside playing football.
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to make it.
I was outside trying to make it, man. I was outside trying to make it, man. Yeah. So nah, not really. Which I suppose has made it a little bit harder for me. I feel like I'm on that cusp of the millennial Gen Z. I'm literally the first of the Gen Z, I think. Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't really that kind of person, but how it started is because COVID happened and everyone was inside.
Is this where the lockdown comes from?
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. So Lockdown T. My name's Tunji, so Lockdown T. And yeah, I just started like experimenting with content. Like, I'm an actor at heart.
Yeah.
So the creativity has always like been there in a sense, but content and online presence was never something I had done before. But 2020 came, everyone was bored in the house, times were hard, so I was like, I need an escape. So I started like just doing different like YouTube videos. That's where I actually started first, just like topical things. You know, like when there was like the toilet roll gate and stuff like that. We were just like chatting about mad time.
Really lived through this.
Like it sounds like it's made up. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, just kind of like making videos around them kind of things. But then TikTok came soon after, and I started just making like random trendy videos, like transition videos, and just different trendy silly style videos, just basically experimenting. Long story cut short, I start to find that music is an angle that like I want to do because it's something that I love. So the angle was more reviewing music, chatting about like lyrics, and yeah, just kind of being one of them, kind of like music journalists, kind of just one of them tastemakers, music commentator, exactly. And like it was heavily based around Santan Dave at first. Santan Dave was like my top artist that I would talk about, and then like D Block Europe and Pot of Paper and other UK artists. But then I started then incorporating my acting into this concept where I would then start doing the studio sessions. But again, it was all just UK based. And then I said to myself, do you know what? I hit like 100K on TikTok and I was like, yeah, amazing, this is great. But it felt like I'd hit a bit of a ceiling. So I was like, I think I need to start tapping into the American market. And American music is like literally what I was kind of like, what I grew up on. So it was an easy pivot as well, do you know what I mean? And then from there, just going hard on the American music, that's when things started like really flying. And then now we're kind of here. There was a lot of things that happened in between that, but you know what I mean? Like that's kind of how it like happened.
That concept of the studio sessions, I love it.
I love it.
Because you're talking about like, you go on the drive.
Yeah.
And you were listening to something like, for example, I think was it Ja Rule, like
with
the whispering, and it's like like you listen to a song and truly you'll be like, yo,
what's going on in the studio?
What's going on in this? I think I heard it was Tom Mucci.
Oh yeah.
It was on. I think it was Julie's top 5. They were talking. I think they were rating like the Made in Lagos album, Wizkid's one. Yeah. And Tom said this thing of like at the end of Ginger, it sounds like they'd all left the studio. And then Burna Boy is like, oh, snap my jacket. And then he goes back to get his jacket and then he goes off again.
If you want me, got ginger, get me.
I gotta go now.
And then he just takes the song down. And it's funny, like, you have these times. It was like, what actually was going on in this space to make this vibe this? Like, what was going on here? And I like that. That's the pocket that you...
Yeah, I just want to kind of bring that alive. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of times, of course, like, what I'm displaying is by far not what happened. Do you know what I mean? But that's the beauty of it, because you can just go crazy. Yeah, you can go crazy with like the imagination, and that's one of the things that I love about like, let's say my creativity. I'm able to just kind of like take something, hear it, and then make something completely new with it. You know? So
that's proper. Is anyone I guess even posting like for example, let's say you did the Travis Glorilla one. You know, imagine like Glorilla goes like, yo, like, let me chat to you, bro.
Have you ever known of an artist that's like seen their one?
Yeah. Like they repost it quite a lot. So Glorilla has reposted. One of my videos before. She's reposted one of my videos before. Don Tolliver has reposted before. Akon recently, Uncle Akon posted my video on his page twice. Twice, like talking about this guy's not even stories, bro. Like, and not even, you know, like the Reels grid. Not even just that. Like it was both, bro. Like maximum exposure, bro. Like it was, So they see, and then like even more kind of like random special ones where like I did a video of Eazy-E, and his like family commented on his account, obviously, and we're just like, oh, like this is amazing, thank you so much for doing this, like little things like that. Do you know what I mean?
That is proper, like on a homage kind of.
Exactly. So like, there's always little things that I don't realize, you know, might happen or what it means to people when I'm making the video. Because at the end of the day, like I'm churning these out. Like I love doing it and I love the creativity, but sometimes I'm like, oh right, like this is really special for some people. Do you know what I mean? And you know, I'm making them smile in the day, or I'm making them laugh, like, and that's quite important. I think a lot of like artists hear that as well from, let's say, like the fans of their music when they're like, yeah, this got me through a very hard time. Do you know what I mean? So it feels great to be able to know that I'm doing something that impacts people's lives like that. So
is there a genre of music that people wouldn't expect you to listen to?
Like I really like Tame Impala. You guys know Tame Impala? Yeah. So
are they Australian? Or he's Australian?
He might be, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah. And like that whole kind of indie funky dance space, like I think he's hard. Like he's really cool. Yeah. So shout out Tame Impala, man. Like So that kind of space.
I feel like everyone has that genre that like people go, oh, I wouldn't picture you that.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite
genre?
Oh no, in terms of like the videos, because I don't know if you guys have a favorite, but I have a favorite.
Go on, tell me. Wait. Tell me what's your favorite?
The Lil Baby one by far.
Which one? Because I've done so many Lil Baby.
I actually got it right here.
Yeah. I've done so many Lil Baby
There's
tracks.
one with the freestyle and there's one with the Drake as well.
Okay, so either Wants and Needs. Or
Wants and Needs.
Wants and Needs.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a while ago.
Yeah. I like, because I was watching this years ago.
Yeah.
I gotta find it now.
That's cold.
Go find it.
Do you know what? Like the catalog is large. Like every time I put up another video, I add it to my like TikTok playlist, for instance. It's nearly got 500 videos in there, and that's not even all of them because they only brought out playlists at a certain time. So I was doing them way before. I probably have like around 600 to 700 studio session videos alone.
Oh wow!
Bearing in mind I was doing other things before then, so
Does it ever like creating those things and whatnot? Because I know people have schedules. Like, how often are you posting? Is it 4 times a week? Is it?
Yeah, I roughly post about 4 to 5 times a week.
And has it gotten to the point where it ever feels like job? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. There's some times where it feels like a chore. There is some times where it feels like a chore, but it's like you have to balance it, right? Like I think when it starts to become like a chore, I have to just take a step back, say, "Alright, cool, have a little break," because I don't want it to feel like that.
Yeah.
But naturally, this is a machine now. Do you know what I mean? And like things have to keep on going. So I do have to stay consistent, and that can be hard sometimes. But I then start to like find the love again. Whether it's like going and listening to a new album that really inspires me, or just like going and having a break out of London, going to see my family, and then coming back feeling afresh. Do you know what I mean? Like those are little things that you do to just try and like stop burnout from happening. Because when burnout comes, it's peak, man. It's peak.
It's tough, man. Especially if like you're doing something you like and enjoy, and it's like this. Yeah, it's easy for that thing to bring about that burnout, but that is such a uncomfortable position to be ending up in. You know what I mean? Like. I love this thing, but my goodness, it pissed me off.
I think especially in creative industries, like, because if you work, let's say it's all important work, but like, let's say like a receptionist job or even just corporate jobs in general, it's like your work is somewhat like the same always. You know what I mean? It's like there's a system to how my work goes, and it's like, yeah, you can obviously burn out, but it might be for different reasons. But when it comes to creative things, like I work in graphic design and stuff, it's like you kind of just go, my brain is depleted, and there's no systems now to
rely on.
And then this instant thought is, am I bad at this?
Yeah.
Whereas like I would assume someone working in like banking or something doesn't go, am I bad at this? They're just like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, like it's a very different thought process. Yeah.
I think with that, it's interesting because like when you do have the burnout or whatever, it's like you can't really fall back on anything. I think sometimes in, let's say, corporate life, because I've done both, right? I used to work for the NHS, in a hospital. It was I was still within content and communications, but it's very different to what I do now. Right, so structured. So if you are having a day where things aren't like going great or whatever, you can kind of just rely on the fact that it's a system. That's do you know what I mean? Like, it's not me. Like, it can never be me. But when your videos aren't doing well or you're not creating any ideas, you're the only source of like your success as a creative. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of pressure comes with that as well, I think. So it's being able to like manage and balance that pressure, which is something that I think is like a daily battle, but one that I think makes it very special, because like when you do start to clock your own system and how you can like combat those times and whatnot, it just feels like you're on top of the world.
The peaks are very high.
The peaks are real high. Do you know what I mean? So it's a very interesting one to balance, but I wouldn't ever trade it.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like I would never go back voluntarily to where I was before. I had to say voluntarily because I mean, God forbid, everything.
I'm humble enough to do it if I have to.
You know what I mean? There's always a plan B there, but you know, like I'll work my arse off to try and make sure that never happens again. Do you know what I mean?
You know, do you have something?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, on the topic of like even burnout and the creative kind of process and whatnot. Do you think you have anyone alongside you, like peer wise, that is in the similar kind of like bag?
Spur each other.
Yeah, that you kind of spur each other on and work alongside of in that way. Like, does that exist for you in the space?
Do you mean like creatives?
Creative.
Yeah, I have a lot of like friends in one in the creative industry that like we can chat about when times are great, when times are hard, etc., and kind of like bounce off of each other. But then I also have friends that have been with me from the beginning who have also done what I have done, where they've gone from solid corporate to now like running their own business, being an entrepreneur. So with that, we're able to like really go back and forth. Yeah, there's a common ground there to be like, even though we're not in the same industry, it's still like the mindset is the same of, you know, like we've gone into this because we see the potential. So you got to really like work hard to actualize that potential. And yeah, there's a lot of back and forth. So like, yeah, I have people that I can definitely like talk to you about that. Yeah, so that's good. Thankfully,
So it's needed, man. Because when you're doing it like that weird period of like working and then creating it, work colleagues ain't understanding.
Oh, you're a lone wolf in that building. Like they're there because their family needs this, which is fair, and I'm here because I need to get out of here.
yeah.
Because even right now, like I'm away from work and they know that I'm going away for like community meetings and whatnot, but also doing this content and creating content, and I can see you can see it in their eye, like. You don't really understand what I'm trying to talk to you. You don't really get it.
They don't get what you're trying to do.
Yeah, like they're like, oh, okay. Like,
If London goes well, I don't come back.
And you live in Cypher, so
it's like it's a weird space. Like it's difficult to try to explain. I mean, it might be different considering you were in the content side of NHS, but I assume it's still not the
Still
same.
different,
It's still very different to this full-blown content creation.
It's very different, and like I think it's nice because like I have people that I still actually talk to from my old job, and like they've seen what I've now done, and they're like, oh my gosh, like
you did
well
it.
done for actually doing it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's hard to make that step because like stability is nice. Stability is nice, and it is important, and like our parents have been telling us that from like day dot. Do you know what I mean? Stability. But I think we're a more like daring generation, and we see the potential because I think there's a lot more out there for us, and there's more lanes that we can go down and make a success of ourselves. So that's always how like I would rather be.
I think I've like really, now that I've reflected on my early 20s, and I'm also 28. It's like I've just gone like, where did I
go wrong?
Where did I not take advantage of life? You know? And so I've really come to this thing of like becoming average is easy. Everyone becomes average.
Oh, very easy.
So it's like really should aim for the. Oh, I think I can become a footballer. Try. I think I can become a rapper. Try. Because if you don't, come, there's a job for you.
Right.
You know. But our parents, and I don't blame them. It's like migrants, refugees, whatever they may be. It's like they've taken this crazy leap and risk already that it's like, please stop taking risks. You know, like I've done it, don't do it. But it's hard. You get to an age where you're like, this is my life.
Yeah.
What was that transition for you in terms of going corporate and then, because talking to friends who are doing it full time, they want to prove that they can actually do it full time in terms of like the content space. What was the proof for you to go, okay, cool, I'm done with corporate, I can do this full time because I've seen the potential and I've seen the money?
Not the money.
No, because let's actually talk about the money.
Yeah,
the money that I thought I was making at the time, which is what made me think, okay, cool, like I'm ready to take the step. Even though, bearing in mind, okay, no, wait, let me start from the beginning, when I was contemplating taking a step, I was making a little bit of money at the time. I had a pretty good gig with Spotify UK, where it wasn't on a contract basis, but they were providing me quite a few campaigns like per year. It wasn't paying me more than my full-time job. So at the time that I made the jump, I was not earning more than my full-time. No. It was a complete step of faith of like, okay, if I work hard at this, then I know I can surpass it. But I was not making more at the time, because that's what I think a lot of people think. It's like, oh, okay,
into luxury.
Or at least just I'm stepping into more than what the job is giving me. I don't think that's the case of a lot of creators. I can't lie. You have to put in the work after, and the key thing about stepping in with 2 foot and not being 1 foot in, 1 foot out is then you just have more time in order to really get the output that you need. So my transition was, while I was thinking about like jumping out, I was utilizing every single bit of time I had spare to put into my content. And sometimes even the times that I didn't have spare, I was working from home and making content while the meetings were here and I was doing this and then I was going back to the mic and bro, like
you look different.
Bro, yeah. You come back on the meeting and you put the shirt on the head and say, "Oh, son."
You just grow hair like instantly. Like how did
My girls act like 21 Savage.
He's left the knife here.
bro, it's a knife. Like, nah, I mean, I had to because I knew that I just didn't have the time otherwise. Obviously, there's a whole 9 to 5 and then 5 to 9. But even in that 5 to 9 period, like
That's 5
you're
to 11,
tired, bro. Yeah, you're
You want to
tired.
go to the gym, you want to
You want to gym, you want to eat a little bit, like so. Time just starts to really restrict. So me, I just saw it as look, I have to sacrifice, and you know,
At some point, yeah.
my corporate might get sacrificed a little bit at this moment in time in order for me to try and do what I really want to do. And then once the kind of Spotify deals were kind of coming in, I said to myself, okay, cool. Like, I think I might be able to do this. This is me thinking that, you know, that Spotify work was going to just like last forever, which it didn't. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, I took that step and luckily, I think literally the year after the Spotify, the regular Spotify stuff kind of like started to like dwindle away, but then more things were coming in. So then it was like, okay, cool, I can kind of see how this can work. I then started to realize that record labels find what I do interesting, so then they might pay me to promote the artist's track.
It's the new payola.
Right.
I was thinking, I was like, how do you make money? You know, but that's a very smart.
That's
very,
one way.
very
I don't know why I
smart
didn't
way.
think about that.
Yeah. So it started opening up my eyes to the potential there of where it could, you know, of where money can start
Like
coming in.
you're part of their marketing budget.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Like when a record label is trying to promote an artist project or their song, they'll go to myself, they'll go to DJ AG, they'll go to FD, they'll go to Silla, they'll go to Mimi, they'll go to Rambo, they'll go to BTB Max. Like all of us are part of that kind of ecosystem of trying to promote. Do you know what I mean?
Does that restrict your creativity at all?
Do you know what? They're really good. They're just like, you do
I think
what
they're
you
starting to
want
clock
to do.
on now. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
We don't fully always get it, but
they
do.
But brands aren't like that. Record labels are.
Okay,
They, in my experience, they trust me to do whatever. And then like, I'll send over the video to my manager. She'll send it to the record label, and then I'm like, "Yeah, is it all good? Yeah, fine, cool. Just post it." Do you know what I mean?
It's because the record label is not like the front-facing thing. Like no one knows if this is
I hear that.
Jive or Sony or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't even know if Jive's around still, but like, if I'm Levi's, like they know this is Levi's.
That's
so
true.
get it right.
That's true. That's true. And that's where like the restrictions come in place. So when it comes to working with brands, there's a lot more rules and regulations to it. Whereas I feel like the record labels are just, you know, quite fluid with it. So that was like the transition stage. But over time I started to realize that there was a real potential. And then like when you're receiving more attention, you're getting more opportunities, and then more people that can help you start coming around. Like when me and my manager then came together, she has relations with loads of record labels, so then there's just like more opportunities that come through, and it's not just me doing it on my own. Do you know what I mean? And then me going to events, chatting to people, whatnot. You just like naturally make relations there. So all of it just like plays into one, and just build and build and build.
It's crazy because it's not a linear journey, but it's a very simple equation. The more you put into something, most times the more you get out of it. The more you feed something, the more it grows, right? Yeah. But that 2-footer dive into the pool,
feeding the something when I'm barely feeding myself.
Hey, that's real.
A big bold step.
That's
sure,
real,
man.
But I think it's needed because the thing is if you have one leg here and the other one here, you feel like the potential here is this, but it's only you're only doing 5 to 9. So of course you're not going to see a huge return in what you're doing. Right. So
I was going to say, did you have your management though before you made that jump, or were you just banking on yourself?
I was banking on myself. I had like I had like a lot of people were like trying to sign me.
Okay.
But it just never felt like right. Yeah, I just felt like they were
Trying to ride a wave.
I feel like a lot of agencies will just try grab a whole bunch of creators just so they have them on their
They don't
books.
even know how to like use them.
But they don't know how to use everyone in their own bespoke way and whatnot. So I feel like there was quite a lot of that happening, and it was a lot of like big agencies that were approaching me. So it was like I was having conversations with them, but I just felt like they didn't really understand what I was trying to do, and it just felt like I was a bit of another number. So that's why I had a lot of conversations, but nothing really like worked at first. So I was just like doing my own thing, and until it did work, I suppose.
Random one. Did since, because I'm assuming they do things like this, but has the NHS hit you up to do any sort of like content now? Like on like a community awareness thing?
Yeah,
or like a, you know what I mean?
Oh no, yeah, they have. They actually have.
Circle.
I was trying to think about it, but yeah, they have. So I try to give blood a lot, right?
Bro, I'm scared.
I hear you.
Now they give cookies after.
I'm keen for the month.
They juice you back
Orange
up,
juice
bro.
and cookies.
Oh yeah, orange juice and biscuit to
I don't know
increase
why.
that sugar.
I'm not a fan of, and I need to, and I don't even know my blood type.
Right.
It was crazy. My mom's a nurse too, so I blame her. Okay, something's going wrong in the family. But seeing a bag of my blood out of my body, I'll faint because of that.
Yeah. It is weird. I don't really like needles that much, but I started giving blood like a few years ago or so.
Oh wow.
It's a bit annoying though, because for some reason like my veins are quite big, but they can never really find my veins.
They dig?
They be digging, bro. And it's annoying. So like there've been times where I've gone to give blood, they've tried and it's failed. And then I just have to walk away.
Just with a hole in my arm?
It just, like literally like you just literally just
like, what do you mean I have
me up
blood
for
on
no
me?
reason.
Not today.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, so it's been a little bit of a jarring experience, but obviously it is important. So
can I ask what inspired you to? Because people normally have a thing as to why they donate to the Cancer Council or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
so what actually inspired me to give blood is someone very, very close to me passed away, innit? And it was due to sepsis. So sepsis is like poisoning of the blood. Like due to an infection. So from that, blood transplants and transfusions, blood transfusions and stuff are quite important. So if you've got good blood, being able to like give that blood to someone who might need it is quite an important thing to do. So that's kind of why I started with that, and then it's kind of like gone from there. I actually need to do it again, like more recently, but I did that. I posted up about it. Then the Give Blood account shouted me, like the NHS Give Blood account shouted me and was like, we'd love to like hear your story. So then I told them my story, and then they did like a post kind of thing. So that was like a full circle moment.
So you don't even know.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I used to be. Like,
I would be the one
with
viewing this post.
I was literally shouting you guys. Like it was mad.
Jeez, man. Bro, I'm just thinking about the last time I had to go take a blood test, and she hit me with, you got a wriggly one there. So what do you mean? Find the vein. The vein. She was trying to find it's a slippery one.
Allow it out here.
Just find it, man.
Digging in your skin, like.
I'm scared of that.
It's
I don't even know if I got that premium stuff, man. I haven't been bit by a mosquito in a while. So maybe they're not really feeling my thing. I don't know.
The blood ain't seeing.
Blood
ain't popping, man.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Blood ain't popping.
Everybody that we mentioned that we were gonna guests would come through and we'd be like, we're gonna have this person. And then every time we said Lockdown T, everybody said he's the nicest guy. You're gonna have a great time. All this kind of stuff. Where do you think this comes from? Because clearly it's true, and like now I think we can say it's true. But like, is this always a reputation that you
acting.
had?
No.
Yeah, he goes home shittiest podcast.
I'm a terror, bro. I be raging out.
Let me make a video. I'll keep it in draft, but let me make a video. No, but it's true. Literally.
No, I mean, I appreciate that a lot. I don't know, man. I suppose thank my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
Like, they
did a
raised
good
the
job.
They raised a good guy. But I don't know. Like, I suppose just I feel like just being real and being authentic is just like the key to this game, man.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's a lot of things that the creative and like influencer, content creator space like forces you to do that it can just be a little bit tiring. And sometimes you almost have to like portray a part of yourself that is not yourself 100%. And like I've done that as well. Like, you know, I don't think there's I don't think there's any creator that can say that they haven't maybe like heightened their personality a little bit just to pull in you know, the attention. It's something that we have to do. So I suppose like I like to separate myself from like my content and then myself in real life. Cause I just can't be that like heightened person who's all the time. No, like let's just have a chill conversation. Let me get to know you like genuinely. Do you know what I mean? Rather than having to pull out my camera and let's get a moment. Let's get. Do you know what I mean? Like
It looks exhausting. The creators that are like that are always
it's so exhausting.
filming and this and I'm like this like. Are you having fun right now?
Right. And like I'm always balancing it because I have friends who do that and I love it for them and I think they make some great moments and they are genuinely like nice people as well. But like sometimes that's just not your personality. So as in I'm saying for me,
it's not me, but
it's not me,
Yeah.
but they can do it, which like is fine. Do you know what I mean? But I think for me to like keep on going, I have to have that separation. Do you know what I mean? So I think just like the natural like authenticness, which I try and push out, is I suppose what gives me the good CRB, innit?
Yo, what kind of head is swelling, man? Yeah. Gonna give blood for fun now, man.
Have it.
I think, I mean, above anything else, like the currency of even just being an amicable person or someone that people can connect with,
I think that's so important.
It's important, and people don't realize how much you need to invest in just your personality.
Because people work with who they like, not who's the best even.
Exactly. And I think like stepping into this like entrepreneurial space, regardless of whether it's creative or whether it's you building your own business, I've realized that myself, where it's like people just work with people that they like. Do you know what I mean? It's like that's the best way to do things because the best work is gonna come out when you've got that great rapport with someone. Do you know what I mean? So just be nice, man. And like things will come your way. Do you know what I mean? You kind of like attract the energy that like you give out. So that's kind of like how I do things. There's obviously like strategy to stuff and whatnot. Like I'll never say that like I don't think about things in certain ways.
That's what people think a lot of the time.
No, it's definitely not just like just go with it and let's see what happens. No, but I think you can balance both. Both can be true. Do you know what I mean? So
On this conversation of balance, then specifically with your like content that you make, right? You have the acting background, and I'm sure the bag is deep when it comes to that in terms of like what you can actually bring out. Considering you stick to this particular like lane and style of content, how much do you want to like, I guess, lean into other areas and elements of what you can bring out? You know, because again, if a model is working, I try to change that and switch it up. But when there's so much more to you that goes to show, what.
We were literally like, me and my manager were literally having this conversation this morning. I was like, I don't know, like I woke up this morning and I was just like, something's got to change, man. I was just texting. I was just like, yo, like I just feel like we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do that. Like, so the lane that I've carved out for myself is great, right? But for longevity, there needs to be that diversification.
Because we were chatting, all of us on the way here, and I was saying, like, how do you build a community from this?
Exactly. And one of the ways that I've like started to do that, I did an event recently.
Yeah, I was gonna bring this
Look
up.
good. Look very dope.
Yeah, thank you. So like the event was basically a fundraiser for Youth Music, which is a music charity that helps like developing artists.
It's a good synergy with everything, like what you do.
It made so much sense. Yeah, it made so much sense. So I was raising money for them. The event was sponsored by Wingstop, and the concept was a mystery box, basically. So you pay £30 donation and you get a mystery box. That mystery box had a whole bunch of cool stuff in it, like branded clothing, concert tickets, gifting suites from like Levi's and all these other like loads of different things, headphones, like some real cool stuff. So that was a way that I could bring my community together, something that I led, but bringing my community together in order to basically like give back, for a good purpose. So I think tapping into things like events, and leaning more into acting from like a solid point of view. Like obviously, I act within the content that I do, but people wouldn't necessarily say, "Oh yeah, you're an actor."
You make skits,
So there's been certain things that I've been doing throughout this year where, you know, writing scripts, putting sort of like recording like actual scripted pieces with other actors, trying to put that out, telling my story a little bit more. I went to New York in April, and second home now, hopefully, innit? You know what I mean?
Got the red, white, and blue and everything.
Yeah, right, exactly. So went there and just like did a piece with one of my guys who's out there. He's like an amazing videographer, cinematographer. His name's Cal. Like we did a piece there where I just kind of like spoke about my thoughts and my feelings for coming out to America for the first time, and what it means for my career, but what it also means for like the relationships that I have at hand, whatnot, them kind of things. Like, so I'm just trying to like tap into more lanes that allow me to just be more of a well-rounded like public figure, let's say, so that I can then start moving into other places. Presenting and hosting are things that I do as well. I recently hosted for one of Strands's release parties for one of his recent tracks. I was also like the host for the Youth Music Awards last year. So there's just like loads of things that I'm trying to do. Do you know what I mean? To try and just like build.
Could be nice as well.
The what, sorry?
Hosting.
Yeah, exactly. So just trying to like diversify basically to make sure that things happen.
I was gonna say, so fun when you try to diversify, but the audience don't want you to. Right?
They all try, and
they're like,
the
make us
algorithm
scared.
doesn't.
You know what? We don't want to hear you.
Yeah. No,
We don't want to hear the music.
do you know what happened recently? We were working so hard on that event that I was doing. Yeah, for about a month, I probably didn't put up enough studio session videos, right? So I put a story up saying, don't worry guys, like the studio sessions are coming back, but I've just been quite busy trying to like build the rest of my life. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't just be studio sessions.
Trying to be an adult.
Yeah, bro, do you know what I mean? And then some guy messaged me and was like, yo, I follow you for the studio sessions.
Why does I feel like he's paying?
Bro, I was like, all right, cool. Hear me, yeah? You can unfollow me if you want. Like, that's cool. The studio sessions are gonna come back. But if you wanna unfollow me, bro, go do your thing. He said, don't worry, I'll wait. I said, yeah, I'll wait. I said, I thought so. So, like, you know, they get, like, my audience, obviously, I love it because they're passionate about what I do, and that's great. It shows that they want to see what, you know, I built this on. But you know, you have to give me some grace. Like I can't do that forever. I'm gonna start finding different ways to build my brand. So but I found that funny.
It was hilarious because this is years ago. There was this black creative, I think he's American. He does like a lot of like reacting to videos, and he was reacting to like rap music video, but no one was feeling it. It get like 10 views,
right?
15, and then he reacted to Korean like K-pop and all that. Went through the roof, 100,000 520,000.
See?
And then he did another one, 500,000. And then he went back to like, all right, cool, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to rap.
Went down.
you know, he was like, you know what? It's career from now on.
Yeah. Bro said K-pop only.
So you see this black guy reacting to this
He said, yeah.
That's a lane, bro.
Hey man, that's the
You know what I
bag
mean?
now.
But like it's a niche because it's like a black guy reacting to
Yeah,
K-pop
yeah.
music. It's exactly why BTB Max was quite successful with reacting to 1/4 videos because it was like. This guy's from the UK, but he's showing us love, like over, and no one was really doing
Sort of
that a
validating,
lot.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think there's like it can be quite smart
Yeah.
to like find the niche like that. So
How much is the balance between, I mean, just regular full-time life now of doing the creative stuff, but then also very heavily in the strategic planning business side of things now then too?
yeah, like I think me naturally, like I'm always trying to do that.
Yeah.
Always trying to just like strategically plan and think about what's next, and it weighs a lot on me sometimes because sometimes like when you don't step out of the box and look at like what you've done and what you're doing, honestly sometimes it just feels as if like you're not doing anything,
Yeah.
and like that's not right.
Yeah.
But then at the same time,
It's not wrong.
it's not wrong. Do you know what I mean? Because like you're always trying to chase that next high.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely almost had like a crisis a few days ago, and my girl was like, "Don't you just realize what you did 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Like that event was lit."
But that was 14 days.
Yeah, bro, like, what's happening now?
14 days since.
You know what I mean? Like, what's happening now?
That's true.
But it's one of the ones which you gotta try and
Yeah.
balance
Of
because
Yeah.
you can't be like that. Otherwise, I don't think you'll ever be happy.
Hamster
and
wheel,
you'll
yeah.
you'll never be like satisfied. So the strategy is always there, and like that requires like a lot of conversations with everyone on my team. That requires like me really kind of diving deep into like making a pitch deck for an idea that I've got, or brainstorming ideas for new avenues of content or whatnot. I'm always thinking about that. Yeah. It's never really just, oh yeah, let me just chuck 5 studio session videos a week to my audience and then that's it. Like, it can't be like that, man. Otherwise, we'll never grow.
Yeah.
I guess in the spirit of reminiscing and gratitude, then let's go back to the event. How do you feel about it? Because I mean, I think it happened just before we even like.
Yeah, a couple days before.
A couple days before. So watching it on social, I'm like, yo, this is it. And there was
It's
a lot
nice.
of people. A lot of people that were tapping into as well. Like I saw specifically, I think it was it Rambo or Flashy Silla? I think it might be Rambo, like the unboxing and everything. And like showing
it was
everything.
Silla. Yeah, it was Silla.
Right? Yeah, I think it was Silla.
Yeah.
Unboxing it and showing all the stuff, and I'm like, yo, this is a very cool concept. So how do you feel about that event, and what was your favorite part about it, but also the very difficult, contentious elements like of putting that kind of thing together?
Yeah. Well, firstly, like it was amazing. Like it was a really amazing event. I kind of was always scared to put on an event because I wasn't really too sure.
No one
like,
shows up.
Bro, I didn't know how much motion I had in real life. I weren't sure.
It's a good way to test, man.
Yeah, it's a great way to test because I have a lot of followers online, cool, but they're digital.
Yeah.
Come
And
to-
they could be all over the world as well.
They are all over the world.
Content,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? So it's like, yeah, cool. Show me how much you really love me and pull up to my event. Do you know what I mean? Like that was the tester, and thankfully it went really well. I think there was a good amount of people there. My favorite bit of the event was just like everyone opening up their boxes at the same time. It kind of felt like Christmas
Oh, that's
morning.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah, we did it like everyone had to open up their boxes at the same time.
Yeah.
Some people wanted to like grab their box and go, and I was like, no, I'm sorry, we can't
Stay
do it like that. You're gonna stay here. You're gonna eat good Wingstop. You're gonna drink some drink. You're gonna party, and then we're gonna open them together. Do you know what I mean? We knew that from that point of view as well. It was gonna be like a great content moment as well. Everyone opening at the same time. Everyone gassed. People like, oh, what did you get? What did you get? And then we put this element where like they could swap as well. Yeah, the trade off. Yeah, exactly. If they wanted to. So we put some real like exciting elements to that case, and that was like amazing for me because I just thought, okay, cool. This is an idea that I had, and then we go and like discuss and figure out. Like literally, it was like what 3 or 4 weeks before the event happened. Me and my manager, and my girl, were all just like, we had a meeting and we were like, okay, how are we gonna make this happen? And then just like from there, 3-4 weeks later, boom, like it was there. It was live or in the flesh. So it was quite cool to see that happen for the first time.
I'm stealing this whole idea, by the way, when we get back.
I'm
just thinking, oh yeah, no, we have the Nando's link up already. They said they want to feed
Great
people.
idea.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Like,
why not have the same kind of pool, but they can get a sanitizer in the boat.
That's good enough, bro.
Kleenex.
what you need to do, yeah, just fly me over and then we can partner on it. And then we get, yeah. We go do a world tour of it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, it was tough though. I can't lie. It was like the whole organization element of it. Like, we had to be really
On it.
switched on, and there was a lot of reaching out to a lot of different brands. There was a lot of finance elements to it, the costings, the logistics, just like all of the liaising, and like when you work with like a charity as well, there's so many like regulations that like have to be followed as well. So it was great to like have an insight to that world as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Just all the little details, like we weren't able to have like 2 lines because where the Wingstop was, the shop front, if there was like a line on that side, then it was going to cover the Popeyes, which was next door to it and stuff like that. So just like little things that we had to like think about. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Why are they always next to each other?
Bro, I was so confused by that.
Is this the one in
Dalston?
Okay, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Literally just round there.
Okay, maybe they're not always next to each other. Maybe it's just the one
Bro, because I didn't deep it on the day, but then I went to go back and collect some stuff, and I was like,
Hold on.
Right next to each other.
Popeyes and Wingstop right next to, like, this is
the
a conflict
Americans
of
hit
interest.
town, bro.
Bro, they love the competition, innit? So, yeah, no, I mean, the event overall was amazing. And, like, thank you so much to everyone that supported and donated and, do you know what I mean? Just, like, supported the whole situation. Because, yeah, it was amazing, man. It was really cool.
That's dope. I think it's really cool using the platforms and doing stuff like that. We did a, was it 2 years ago now?
Wow, it's been a minute, yeah.
So no, I really want to. We have a concept called TD and Friends, which we've done one event for. But it's like, all right, we do all this yappa and we have fun online, but like, come touch.
Let's
like,
do some good.
Let's connect. Let's try to do some good. So we actually did it was a beach volleyball event.
Oh, nice.
Everyone came out, they had fun, but then there was a charity element too. I think we donated everything, isn't it?
Yeah, so everything that we made, even did we just pay it out of pocket for it?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
we did.
Yeah.
So everything was just donated.
So it was a full just come out, and that was again one of those kind of test moments, which we haven't taken the findings of the test to replicate this again. Right. But people came out, and it was just a vibe. It was a time.
It was like 150 people.
It was
wow.
Like just came
That's
out,
really
like
good.
people participating, but people just watching their friends play as well. And this guy had the
I had a great idea, but now looking back at it, because all our friends run events. I don't know, you may have heard of Rhythm. But they've gone viral a bunch of times. Like people, basically, everyone outside Australia will like see their videos go viral and go, "Whoa, there's black people in Australia." And it looks lit, right? Whatever. So they run events, and it's a hot day. We're doing this event, and I was like, you know what would go off right now? Beers and cider.
Right.
And I'll just sell them for $5 each, right? Buy a big box, make a bit extra money, whatever. So I just go to the bottle shop next door, come back, I'm selling them, and then one of the guys that founded Rhythm, he goes, "Yeah, this is smart, but do you have a liquor license?" And I was like, I need that. And he's like, what if there's like someone that drives home now and then gets insecure? I was like, no, we're not at this event. Just as I'm finished selling all the ciders.
But this is what it is, man. You need like
This is how you learn. Growing pains.
Can't lie, you had the business acumen, and then all of the regulations will come up.
You feel like African and all our politicians. Let me do what I want.
We'll think about all the legal and the policy later, man.
It was for charity. He killed someone.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. But it was dope, man. I was like, that essence there.
That community.
You can't beat that. Man. You can't be using your platform for that kind of.
100%. You have to. I just think it's important to give back. So that's why, like, the whole event was actually for the fact that I had hit 1 million followers on TikTok. Or sorry, me raising money was for the fact that I had hit 1 million followers on TikTok. So it was me just trying to give back for you know, the work that I've done and the like, let's say, success that I have garnered from that. It was then to give back. So yeah.
Do you plan to do any international visits?
Yeah.
Like, do you plan to come down to Australia?
Just say you want to come to Australia.
Do you know what?
To be
Yeah.
fair, like you do have audience everywhere.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
do.
So it's like
And
you
sometimes I
plan
don't
to
think
go
about
over there
that.
to drop by, say, hey guys, I'm
Drop by.
here. Nah,
A quick 24
Yeah,
hour flight,
bro.
drop
Too long
by.
for a drop by.
yeah,
No, I hear you
it takes
though.
24 hours to get there. bro.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? I would actually love to do like a tour. I don't even know how it
What
would
the
work.
tour
You're like, what am I
And
doing?
what the tour would be, but no, I think I know what I would want the tour
Okay.
to be. It would literally be like linking up with all the different artists
Yes.
in that city or that each country, and like do a studio session, do other type of content with them.
would go
Like
off.
I would love to do that. And that was like literally another like shower idea that I had the other day.
Shout bangs.
Yeah, all the time, man, all the time. Singing, idea creation, like,
Crying because I'm not crying. It's water.
Exactly, right. The showers are all happen. So like, I would love to do that.
Yeah, that's a good
And
People love to feel seen as well. So the fact that
Yeah,
you're connecting
Exactly,
with
connecting.
people, they're
Right,
like, oh
exactly.
my days,
That's
they
how you
know
put it
about
back.
us. Like,
We have a
Exactly.
great R&B scene in Australia.
really,
Yeah, the R&B talent is quite good.
coming back.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
are singing
yeah.
in the rain again, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
swear.
It's making a resurgence.
ripping their
Straight-
shirt, dropping down to their knees,
That's
like
it.
Nah,
back,
that's
it's back.
cool. I kind of started it in New York because I linked up with Lola Brooke when I was
Oh,
there.
wow.
Yeah, and I did a video with her.
Speak.
Yeah. She really, but she's like
The
such
voice?
a great
Yeah, yeah,
energy.
yeah.
Like,
Presence.
do you know what I mean? So I would just love to replicate that.
How was that experience?
It was amazing. It was so surreal. I can't lie. It was so surreal. Like going to America of all countries, somewhere so many thousands of miles away from where I am, and being able to do a studio session video with an artist that I listen to, you know, fairly regularly. Do you know what I mean? Like it just felt very surreal. But we thank God for them kind of opportunities, innit? Because like 2-3 years ago, did I really think I'd be doing this? Like, nah. So it was cool.
When you go to New York, do you kind of go like, did you have the set? Because I was there, 2022, and it really clicked for me. I was like, I understand why they go. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
I agree. I think London is quite similar to it as well, though, which is why I felt the same kind of energy when I was out there compared to how I live here. So I 100% agree, because I think that like New York is almost London on steroids.
Yes.
So yes, if you can survive that hustle and bustle, if you can survive that grind, then I think you can really make it anywhere. But I think it would make sense for me to even, my next step might be to go out there. Either New York or LA. Because obviously there's a big, like all the record labels are out in LA. So that's kind of like the music hub. But then also like Hollywood is there. So with like the acting that I'm then trying to get into. But like all that is quite a scary thought, but one that I would probably like want to take on. Do you know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah.
I feel like, would you feel well received there when you're like by the people that you talk to? Like it's like they're like excited to be around someone from here.
Bro, them man love off London, people, bro. Like they like, you're good in New York, bro. Like they love the London vibe. So yes, and I think regardless of that, like it actually seemed like a very nice and like welcoming place. Like we were on the subway, and there was like a whole group of us, and there were a few of us standing up, and like some guy had his bag on the seat next to him, but when he realized that we were there, he was like, yo, sorry, like take his bag, and he was like, please come and sit. In London, you gotta ask that person like 20 times, like, yo, can I sit? Do you know what I mean?
Your
Like,
bag is not a person.
They want
bro.
to give you attitude.
They will
but
give you
they'll not
attitude.
bag as well.
Honestly, I'm telling you. So it's like,
different.
I did feel like there was quite a welcoming vibe.
Yeah, it's so weird. I think the internet has skewed so much stuff. Obviously, Middle America, so that's probably very different. But like, when you're in America, especially the major cities, people are quite nice. Like quite nice, and they
Is it
interact.
nice when you're different? Because in LA for me and in New York, I feel like I've gotten that nice reception because I'm from Australia.
I mean, even living there as a
You know
kid,
what I
my
mean?
parents used to say like people were really nice. in general. Obviously, you run into some people that are like, oh, interesting, whatever. But it's like in general, like people were like quite friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's just me like getting the one experience.
Yeah.
But in general, that experience like was pretty good, and I could see myself
Enough to want to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it would just be good from like a business point of view as well. Do you know what I mean?
I'm really loving this trip, just opening my eyes to the fact of New York, London, Melbourne. Like that link up. And okay, I think maybe we see the Melbourne part strongly because obviously we're from there. The rest of the world is catching
We're not
on,
a small
but
city. We're 5.5, 6 million. That's not a small city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're just far.
just far as that. But the world is seeing
Tapping
it
in.
now, and I'm really like this whole trip, not even just from our perspective, but things that people have been saying. It's just clearly like the dots are connecting, and then I'm like, yo, TD take New York, man.
Who would you say like from an Australian point of view, like culture wise, who would you say like leads the narrative? It's a bit of a broad question.
Yeah.
Because in what space? Like,
So like I would say like when it comes to the UK, London leads the narrative. Do you know what I mean? Like naturally.
Right.
Obviously there's like so many different spaces about like you've got your kind of like white girly TikTok, but then you've got like your black Twitter space, and
Oh, man.
like
But
it's all in London.
I would say London leads it. However, regionally we've become a lot more like aware now. So there's a lot of people like up in Manchester, Leeds, Birmingham. Like there's a scene down in like Bristol and stuff. Like things are moving. So regionally there's a lot of like respect. Like, but obviously London has kind of been like the hub. So like what's it like?
It definitely is.
It is Melbourne. Yeah.
Melbourne.
Sydney is the business corporate hub
Okay.
for sure. Like especially when you talk like your YouTube, Spotify's, Apple Music, Twitter, all that. Like if they have offices, they're normally in Sydney. I think it used to be perceived as like the everything hub, but I think culturally, food, music, like going out at night, creativity. Melbourne really is that spot, and I think because even amongst creatives that have done well from other cities, a lot of them have moved into Melbourne now.
Okay, so that shows the natural pool. Yeah.
Sydney, it's
It's
almost neck and neck
still,
though.
Sydney's still up there for sure. A lot of the guys that do well are normally from Sydney.
But yeah, I think the thing is,
Like,
Sydney
yeah,
got
generally.
bread.
They-
So
Right,
Sydney has
right,
the
right.
corporates, right?
Yeah.
So Sydney's got the money. So Sydney gets to make a lot more noise. But then at the end of the day, people are like, yo, we're going to still make noise in Melbourne. We do that on our own backs kind of thing. So if we just get more bread, it's clear.
In terms of strictly rappers though, I think Sydney's definitely had the more commercial success.
So is that where like the one
1-4's
format
from
Okay.
the guys they're beefing are also successful. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
It's an interesting, but I think Melbourne. We're trying to figure out how to just bring a lot more bread into our city
Exactly.
and more attention, and it's just like that, and it's wildfire.
So would you say that 1-4 are still on top of the rap game in Australia right now, or have there now been like, is the academy coming through?
It's hard. I think there definitely are other names. There's also a lot of like commercial guys like Young and Lips and those kind of guys that have like made waves that like and like serious solid careers off it as well. Also Sydney side. But I think in terms of like who's still considered the most successful
still have to be one.
and all, I think it's 1-4 in terms of a people's champ.
Okay.
I think in terms of like a pop champ, it's the Kid Leroy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
If you keep watching this coming year, I think.
So who should I be looking out for? Like emerging kind of guys, like guys that are.
What did we say to you last time?
VVA?
Out of Sydney. Oh, sorry, Melbourne. I keep saying Sydney. I know I think he's from Sydney. Melbourne, VV-Ace.
VVA.
Yeah, I think VV-Ace is definitely the one that has.
Saucy with it.
So much potential.
It's not. It's, there's potential, but there's also like he has a style.
Okay, cool.
You know,
That's
when you
important.
kind of go like, oh, I can see popularity on you. You know, yeah. Ecosystem.
Yeah.
As well.
Okay, cool.
Who's the guy?
We said Mike Wang, but he needs to drop more.
He needs to, yeah.
Oh, he's one of them. He's
dropping
one of them guys.
When
But he's
feels
one of those
like
guys
it.
where it's like if he
Talented,
drops
bro.
something,
Yeah.
everyone
Is
in his
listening.
community loves it.
Right.
But just drop more.
Right. He's moving a bit like Dave right now. Dave ain't dropped nothing in time, but when Dave drops,
But he can
everyone
choose
listens.
to do this.
He
He's
can.
made, he's
So
established.
I'm sure, like, this
Yeah,
guy that
yeah,
you're
yeah.
speaking,
Yeah.
was it Mike Wang?
Mike
Like,
Wang,
yeah, he might be a bit smaller, but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
kind of on that
But
same
But
thing,
talented,
innit?
very talented.
Yeah.
There's what's that guy that dropped that like Turkish? There was a tune, man. What's his name again? Because this is what
He changed
people
it,
that drop.
Babyface Mal, but he
Babyface
changed
Mal.
it to something else.
Okay.
Why have I've kind of recognized that.
He
name.
actually had a couple. He had a song called Erling Haaland that did serious numbers, like I think 500,000 streams on Spotify.
Okay. Was it like did it kind of go crazy on TikTok?
Potentially? I'm not too sure. And then he's North African.
Okay.
So he had like one track that was
What is it called now?
yellow or something like
think
that.
it's called Yellow,
I might
yeah.
just be doing
No.
a generic
I think it
Arab
might
name.
I think I've heard of.
But yeah, he's very talented, and he had a good crew behind him, like in terms of they knew what they were doing.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
J Verse as well.
was gonna say J
Travels
Verse,
also too. Been in, I think
he's half American. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
probably in New York right
Yeah.
now, I think, or something like that. So
Okay.
there's talent, man, in Melbourne, but I think
Just more
It needs
exposure.
backing and exposure. Yeah. But that's soon come.
Yeah, 100. Is Australia tapped into the kind of like UK underground scene?
How underground are we talking?
Well, let me give you an example. To be honest, YT, do you not know about a guy called YT? He literally just went to Australia,
Right, yeah.
to do like his leg of the tour there. So I feel like that Australia are tapping into the underground scene a bit. To be honest,
There's a
like, when it
couple
comes to
guys
UK.
from here that I feel like they eat off of Australia. SLJ1.
Really?
Like they would just come
Oh,
to a bunch of club nights.
I heard that.
It got to the point where people were
heard
like,
that.
"Are you just coming here to like, are you gonna live here or what?" SL and J1 were there like club nights on a random one.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard J1 is eating in
J1.
Australia.
He loves
Always
it.
do
It's,
well, always.
it's an interesting one because like the guy is talented, innit? Like he had a couple of good songs. I discovered J1 a while ago, yeah.
Your missus.
It wasn't even Your Missus. It was one before that.
Yeah.
Some summertime track.
Yeah.
Like it was a good vibe, innit? But then he had this controversy in the UK, obviously, where like people weren't really like messing with his.
Was this the whole
project.
Lippy situation?
Yeah, that was the Lippy situation. And then I think he went to Australia maybe after that. So
We take anyone with an accent. That's the accent we like. Take it.
Bring him.
hey man, it's strategy, innit? I hear it. So, but like, I think that's what you gotta do, really. You just gotta like adapt to more. Do you know what I mean? But then like him and Lippy actually had a conversation
Yeah, yeah,
recently, and you know like they kind of adapt it up and whatnot.
I
So
love
it's
that,
good,
man. I love that. Like, it's a big thing on sessions. Like, you know what? Hey, let's just chat.
Yeah, man.
Just make
yeah.
more views off this.
Yeah, man. It's fair. It's fair. So,
But in terms of the underground, like, I don't know if Strands is necessarily underground, but
Yes,
like Strands is beloved, like as in by like young
Really?
people. Yeah, people like
Good.
really listen to the music.
Yeah,
there.
that's my guy, man.
Trying to think who else. I mean,
let me give you a list.
yeah, go.
So people you need to look out for: Fimi Guerrero,
Yes, known
Len.
and liked. Yeah, Len, known and liked.
YT.
So YT now.
Potentially, maybe I'm just unaware.
Okay, Lancey Foe. You guys
Yes,
have heard
yes,
of
yes,
Lancey,
yes.
innit?
Yeah.
Who else is there? Blaze YL, Colts, 5E, 5EB Fendi, Slew, Bex, Cristal. You guys heard these names? Yeah, you might have heard of Cristal. There's like
I think we go real underground now, though. Is it like bubbling underground? Like this is
it's like bubbling underground.
Yeah.
Chai Cartier, like these kind of
That, yes,
yeah, Chai
yes,
Cartier, yeah.
yeah.
Like these are artists that are making a lot of waves in the UK,
Right.
and then now it's like going
Yeah,
global as well.
Jim Legacy's really
Oh,
taking
Jim
over
I'm
now.
so
Yeah.
No, I
I'm
was gonna
so
bring it up, but then
sorry
I was like,
for even
Jim Legacy
forgetting
sounds-
Jim.
Because I don't even think he's underground now. Like
Yeah.
it's like his sound is underground, but he's
yeah.
everywhere.
Well,
I wasn't sure what to say. Yeah.
do you know what's weird about Jim? I still see him as like very underground, but I feel like
moves-
there is
he
a
also moves-
perspective. There's a perspective that like he is like one of the greats that is coming out of the
I think
UK,
he's
and I think he
leaders
is.
of this new school.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
in terms of like his sound and just how like unique he is, I think he really is pioneering things, which is why I like it when like you guys kind of have that perspective because he's a great artist, but also an amazing producer as well. Like you know he had credits on Sprinter.
Oh no.
Dave and
Yeah,
Senchi
he
Sprinter,
produced
yeah.
it, didn't
Yeah,
didn't know, yeah.
co-produced. Yeah. So there's like we've got so many talented
life.
Yeah.
people in the UK just doing some real like pioneering things, and like it's very cool. It's very cool. Hence Live, Rushy, all these guys, Gliz. Yeah, like there's a lot of.
That's when you know that there's a proper like sustainable infrastructure and like
that all these people could eat.
Yeah, like everyone can eat on their level, and it just continues to like grow and grow. Like people can come up. For us,
It's
dog.
hard.
This is a common sentiment you hear. Everyone's like, I'm tired of being a forerunner. That's what everyone says. I'm tired of trying to be the first to do this. Like everyone will do they'll do an event, they'll create something or whatever, they'll get a deal, and it's like, oh, the first one to blah blah blah. And I was like, wow. Is it every day first?
Yeah.
You know, but it's needed though, because that's how you build something up.
I think like for context, like I think the way I've analyzed it is like where Australia is right now is when you guys were in Channel U days.
And this is what I was gonna say. Like we were there at one point.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like we were there at one point. So it's only gonna. That is actually quite a good example because, bro, Channel U was like the foundations of everything. Channel U, SBTV, GRM Daily, like Pac-Man TV, like all of these bespoke kind of unique production companies that have now become huge successes. And have sort of like started and now built the industry of the UK. That's what we're doing. So it's like we're trying to catch up with America, and then you guys are almost catching up with So it's just like a conveyor belt, like naturally, isn't it? Like who knows? Next 20 years, Australia might be the hub.
We hope so.
Do you know what I mean?
We hope so.
Like
Man, when the back is hurting, that's when we become a hub.
Pass it on.
For you, what would you say is go personal here. Like a top 3 UK albums that are must listen.
Okay, cool. Dave Psychodrama.
Yeah,
We've rinsed that one, man.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I love that one.
Pot of Paper, Real Back in Style.
Okay, yep.
That's nice.
And then
That's the recent one.
it's his most.
That's the one that had millions on it. Or
Yes, exactly.
that's a really good one.
million. Wait, as in millions,
Sorry,
the artist or the song?
No, the
yeah,
song.
million pound.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That was like my favorite album of
That was
2023.
very good.
I think it was.
What's that song with the face? Something about faces.
Multifaceted.
Multifaceted.
Yeah, bro. Pot of Paper is
He's
a
a very good
serious
artist.
rapper.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's a serious artist. So those two, and then let me chuck in something a little bit. Maybe actually no, I ain't going left with it. Skepta's Blacklisted.
You better jump out.
What,
your
valid?
chair.
Ace Hood Flow. The Tivoli. Bad Man in Tivoli. Oh my days.
Bro.
And when that album came out, everything was track 1, track 2. There was no names.
That project there, serious.
That was big.
That's a nice cheeky starter pack for people, but it's a heavy starter pack. Far out, you're in it.
Yeah. We're going straight in. Obviously, J Hus needs a mention as well.
Yeah.
So like, Common Sense or Big Conspiracy. That's an honorable mention.
Big Conspiracy
yeah,
is
amazing.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's why I loved. I go back to, I think I mentioned at the start, that top 5 that Julie was doing. Julie's top 5.
It's a great show,
And
great
just
concept.
the discussion on these things that you guys get to grow up on, but we consume as like,
Right.
Yeah.
as-
We're like
as-
outsiders that are almost inside.
Almost, but like
Yeah.
we're hating from outside because loving from outside the club. But we can't get in.
Watch the rest of the club.
But we're just like, yo, it's looking live in there, man. But I can't really see who's performing on the stage. You know what I mean? Like that's how we are right now. But seeing the commentary and just like what it does for you, I'm like, bro, what a time it must have been to just be growing up in this.
In
or
all of that.
What the streets were like when or Common Sense,
Common Sense
drops, you know
came
what I
out.
mean?
Yeah.
A
Nah, it's real, man.
a song that was created like a UK anthem, like a Talking the Hardest or Look What the Cat Dragged In or one of these songs. Which one would you love to have been a fly on the wall for?
In the studio.
Actually, in
Yeah.
the studio, yeah.
That's a really good one. Oh, okay. Do you know what? Yeah, they probably didn't record this song all in the studio at the same. I don't see how that would have been possible, but what's the track where like it was just a mad
the Five?
lineup? No, that's a good shout. But there was a mad lineup. There was Tinchy Strider. There was Example. There was Professor Green. There was Gigs. What's the song? Game Over.
Yeah, Chip was on it. I
Yeah,
think.
Game Over. Yeah. That song, and that was
Wow,
back in
that's a
Channel U
throwback.
days. That was back in Channel
Yeah.
U days.
Yeah.
Honestly, every time like Channel AKA or Channel U, whatever it was called back then, when that song came on, I was like this glued to the TV. And
Professor
just-
Green was on it.
Professor Green was on it. Yeah,
See,
Chip was on
Devlin.
it. Devlin was on it, and there was like the little
Oh, snap.
bit that like linked everyone's verse together. It was like dang 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 dang, and then it went
And
like
then switch. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my days.
It was hard, man.
That
like,
Pow,
What a
2011
lineup.
Pow.
Pow.
Serious, bro.
but then even the original Power
yeah,
in 2004,
2004,
I
yeah.
think it was like. There's so many great moments in the UK, innit?
Almost my friend's brother is a little bit older than us.
Yeah.
The amount of accidents we almost got into in the car because he's playing POW and he's trying to catch a vibe too.
He's out here swerving the
You
lanes.
drive manual, bro. And you're trying to
Yeah.
Like, brother, focus on the road. Focus on protecting our livelihood.
Tell me, Tunji Strider, yeah?
Yeah.
Do people in this generation, young people, are they still aware of him?
No,
That's crazy.
I
Because
don't think so.
he just get he got rich and just said, I don't want to do this anymore, right? Like, I think he got into tech and all that kind of stuff. Like,
I'm not even sure, you know. I actually don't know what Tunji Strider's story is after the music. I'm probably because a lot of them,
because those
a lot
were
of
the
them do
first
that.
stars I remember. Him and Dubs at the same time.
Yes, him and Dubs, Tiny Temper,
Early Chip.
early Chip. Like they were like the rappers, the boys from the hood that then made it
Don't get this guy
commercially.
started on Tiny Temple. I remember, bro, going to his house for one of the
Tiny
first
Temple's
times.
my
Poster
favorite
on
guy.
the wall.
Yeah.
Tiny Temple.
Yeah,
You got it now, I think, bro.
Wait, when's this episode coming out?
Still there.
I have no clue,
You're
but
not sure?
when do you want it to come out?
Because basically, like, I'm gonna be doing it. Like,
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
time this comes out, me and Tiny Temple would have done
Oh,
a studio
sick,
session.
sick, sick.
So it's like it's quite unless they
Might have to fly back.
cancel or something. So hopefully, you know, just add that in if it happens. If it doesn't, then cut it out.
I've been
Yeah.
enjoying that he's been doing a lot more.
been doing a lot more,
A
yeah.
lot of
He's
them, a
on
lot of the
Sidemen,
older
bro.
statesmen are doing stuff now.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
interesting.
Yeah.
Another
So,
question.
Yeah.
You probably have no clue, but where is DJ Ironic?
Great question, bro. That is a great question. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I really.
So he's not
don't
like
know.
just still doing gigs or.
Not to my. Hey, he might be doing random,
Yeah, but we just don't know.
random
Right.
shows in Ibiza or
Yeah.
Magaluf. That's
DJs have a bag forever.
Yeah, that's kind of where I can see.
yeah.
That's kind of
I've
where
been
I can
active.
This guy had Elton John on stage. Like,
yeah, like, but in terms of, I don't know,
Yeah.
he kind of did, just disappear, I suppose. But you know, hope bro's doing well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what he's doing.
On this random questions bag, just because I think you might have cool answers. What cartoons were you watching growing up?
That's a good
SpongeBob
question.
SquarePants.
You look like a SpongeBob kid.
What the hell does that even mean?
Like, you look like you found his laugh hilarious.
Bro, I love that show. It's funny. I was walking past one like dessert shop the other day, and they were playing SpongeBob on like a big 70-inch screen.
Standing
TV.
outside.
I was like, yo, I need to go into that shop now. Like, I don't even care what your gelato is like. Like, I'm here to watch SpongeBob. Do you get me? So yeah, SpongeBob, Ed, and Eddie, Fairly Your Parents, Proud Family. That was cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Proud Family, Cramp Twins.
Oh my.
Cramp Twins.
I said that there's somebody at our church that looks like the blue one. Yeah?
This is crazy.
And I said, for years, I was like, oh, he looks like the crown. And everyone around me is like, what's that?
Really?
Yeah. I didn't grow up in Australia, though. So that's why.
Oh,
yeah.
So what? It's kind of coming back.
Yeah, no, I remember
You
this
know-
blue guy.
Yeah, the blue guy. How the hell were they brothers? What? One was blue, one was like ginger and white?
Mom was lying.
Bro, I don't know what happened there.
Some
but-
green even.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy. Yeah, the Cramp Twins.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That one was a legendary show
Yeah.
still. So yeah.
Did you tap into the Cartoon Network bag as well? I don't know if it was Cartoon
Yeah.
Network here.
Yeah,
It would have
yeah.
been, but
Ed,
you know,
Ed, and
Samurai
Eddie was
Jack.
Cartoon
Ed and Eddie,
Network,
yeah,
yeah.
I think
Ed and Eddie,
yeah.
Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
The Kid Next Door, all of that.
Ben 10. Yeah.
Courage
yeah.
the Cowardly Dog. Thoughts?
Yes.
Kind of weird, yeah?
Nah, but I'll tap into
Very-
that.
but-
Very
That
weird
was
show.
fine.
I
That was
can't
fine.
lie. A lot of the cartoons were they were
Oh,
left,
yeah.
man. They were weird.
Yeah.
Some of those should have been in Adult Swim, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you. Like, why am I seeing one of the cartoon mums just had so much arse, and I was just like,
yeah.
Why?
It might have been.
No. A lot of them did.
Just awesome thighs, bro.
Girls, man, the one with the red dress.
Yeah.
I know red dress in Powerpuff Girls had the wood off, man.
Oh, and the one, and like you never saw her head.
None of them.
That's bad. That's bad because
Body
it's like,
tea.
come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? What are we trying to teach our kids?
Literally,
Like,
bro.
come on, man.
Yeah, but you know, when you're as a kid, you're trying to look up the sky.
That might be you.
All right, yeah. Just joking.
Put one finger, there's another thing pointing back at you, man.
Yeah, man. Like there was some great cartoon shows back in the day, man. Yeah,
I feel like that's what I always go back to. I'm like, that's why everyone's so creative.
I
man.
wonder
We
what the
just
kids are
saw
watching right now.
much. I feel like they're out of.
they're watching Kai Cenat and
okay.
Speed,
Yeah.
bro.
Which is really weird that me at 28 and a 12-year-old are watching the same content.
It's crazy, bro. I
hear
know might catch a 40-year-old as well, man.
Yeah.
I just don't think they get the same. Like the reason why we all love music, love creating stuff. I think we were just surrounded by so many different kinds of things. Like all the shows we've listed now, none of that is the same.
No.
You know what I mean?
And then even like where it comes to Disney Channel with the That's So Ravens and like the High School Musical,
Kinda realistic
like
stuff,
I just feel like High School Musical was such a moment for me.
was.
Like I literally ran home from school because everyone was talking about how it was gonna premiere at 7 p.m. on what channel was it on Sky? It was like 116 or something like that. We were gassed, bro. Like and literally watched it. Amazing. The day after, everyone was talking about it at school. Like those kind of moments. Well, I suppose they're moments now for the kids now. It's like a Kai Cenat stream.
But it's weird because it's like it could be an adult moment. You know what I mean? Like one of them saying something, pause.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you 9 and saying pause? Like, you know?
I vividly remember being at it might have honestly been it was probably someone's 60th birthday, or it could have been even a funeral. Who knows yet? But I remember being there thinking, I need to get home to watch Avatar, Sojin's Comet or whatever, part 2, when Aang is going to take away the power from the Fire Lord, And I'm there with the homies all personal, like, guys, we need to get our parents to leave. We have to cut right now, bro.
Because also, if I don't see this, I'm not seeing it.
There's no streaming. I'm not going to see it again until hopefully they play it on Saturday at 2 p.m. I don't know. You know what I mean? Or I think it was even a Saturday night. They're going to play that Sunday on 2 p.m.
I
need to get back from church early.
We were forced to learn time management.
You have to, man. And I'm trying to manage my parents. Like, guys, we need to, you know? It was mad, bro. But I think that was a time. But we're running out of time for you too now.
Do you know what? I even just clocked my car parking is running out soon, but I want to extend it so we can carry on. Like, bro, like getting a ticket in London is dark. Like you're getting slapped with like.
Malaruko, this I found it.
Yeah, on your knees, isn't it? Finally. Yeah, this is one of my original ones. This is one of my OG ones.
You just coming in as well.
And my transitions have now got cleaner as well. So I've just started to understand how it works more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's in the mic.
So I was enjoying this.
Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. You're good.
That's dope, man. Let's do these hot takes there for sure.
We'll do some hot takes. So I'll just like read out a statement and then I guess you just give your opinion on it. First one is sampling old hits is lazy. So artists who sample old hits, it's just lazy.
That's not lazy at all. Like I understand why some people say it because there's been a lot of
It's been a trend.
There's been a trend.
Early 2000s.
Right. Well, yeah, exactly. Like people now doing that. But I think it depends on how you sample it. There can be a lazy sample where it's literally you get the track and you just speed it up or you slow it down. The chops and screws are not really something that we do no more. Like the Kanye Wests of this world.
No,
like
that was not lazy.
Yeah, like
that
wasn't
was
lazy. That was a lot of hard
even
work.
ASAP Rocky would do that a little bit.
ASAP Rocky, like I mean, I'm sure like Pharrell be doing that. Timberland, you know what I mean? But I think that's why I love the underground scene so much because they're starting to do that so much. Like YT and Jim Legacy and a lot of these other guys, they're putting these like amazing samples in their music, which are like, oh my days. And they're actually like sampling just like UK drill tracks from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, right,
that's now
like, yeah,
becoming-
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
cold
yeah,
to me because I'm like, that's what I used to listen to, and now you're sampling that in your music. Like, so overall,
Not
like,
lazy.
I like it, but if it's done in a lazy way,
Be
then
creative.
yeah.
I hear it. If you don't use social media, you'll be forgotten. So let's just say for artists or trying to make a name for yourself, if you don't use social media, you'll be forgotten.
I think it's hard in this day and age to try to, considering, it's tough because you still need them, but considering traditional media is changing, it's hard to get the word out there for what you're doing without. So, because I'm like,
Having
oh
a
yeah, forget social
presence.
media, even though YouTube kind of is. But let's say you're putting your stuff out on YouTube, whatever. You still, people need to find out how to get there. So,
For maximum exposure, for sure.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on what you do, really. But in terms of like the creative space, I think unless you make real good quality, like Dave is always a great example. He doesn't really do much online, but no one will forget him because once he just drops the actual craft, that like the gift that God has given him, everyone's listening still.
There's only a handful of those artists though.
But there's
Like,
only a
as in
handful,
globally
yeah,
right
it's
now,
true.
Adele can do that,
Right.
Beyonce can do that,
Right.
Ed can do that,
Right.
in rap Dave can do that,
Right. Yeah,
Jay-Z
yeah.
can do that, but it's like there's not.
It's true.
For
It's
like
not
Lil
easy.
Baby can't do that.
No, he had
I need to see the new chains you got, whatever,
Yeah,
to keep
yeah,
up the
yeah,
image
yeah,
to
yeah.
buy the music.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think those artists though that utilize the whole like email listings kind of bag.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Those
They're in a
guys,
different building a
That's
community
real
bag. Yeah.
That's what's key, like building that community.
If you have 10,000 emails,
Oh my goodness, bro.
and I know 5,000 of them are gonna open it,
Yeah.
another half of that is gonna buy it.
Share it with
you're
their friends,
clear.
et cetera.
You're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Songs that trend on TikTok will be forgotten after a month, or just forgotten quickly. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
A lot of the
I've seen
time.
a few. Yes.
I've seen that.
There's some that's been there for a while, but that's rare too.
I'm in Bellingham still.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
are ingrained though, I think,
They're
in your
ingrained.
mind.
for a certain amount of time. though,
Yeah, you forget them quite quick.
because something will
Something
then.
news popping
But
up.
there are some people who have really managed to like optimize on it, like Jordan Tunji with Kaylani.
Yeah. And then got her
feel-
on the remix.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of started as a big TikTok trend,
yeah,
but then it like transitioned, and now he's like a fully fledged established artist. So it can work, but it is hard.
Yeah.
It is hard. I think sometimes like there are songs that you can just tell are for TikTok.
Yeah, for sure.
But then there are songs that are like actual songs, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Like
okay,
you hear the rest of it.
yeah, exactly. You hear the rest of it,
I
and you're
want
not
to know
bored.
more than just these 4 words.
Right.
When you listen to the full song, you're like, let me go back to the
This
TikTok
ain't cutting it.
version.
Yeah, let me go
yeah.
to the 15 seconds and
50
just chill
second
there.
thing,
Yeah.
All right, cool. Last one. Going viral once is easier than building a loyal fan base. Or let's just say going viral is easier than building a loyal fan base.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
100%. In my opinion, it's just because building a loyal fan base has so many different angles to it. You can't just really do one thing and then boom, your fan base is loyal. Whereas you can literally make like the most stupidest video and go viral.
for sure.
And the video don't even have to be stupid. Look at that Leah Holton. Like
Oh, yeah.
she just
Just
videos
singing,
herself.
yeah.
Shout out Australia, man.
Oh yeah, she's Australian, isn't it? Yeah. And like, I mean, she's a pretty girl. She's got a nice, or the car that she's in, it looks aesthetic. Got some good lighting.
But I
Boom,
can't
that's
tell
it.
you what the purpose of this video is. Yeah.
Just a video.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, with that with that being said, like it is very easy to go viral these days, which is weird because it's actually not, but it also is.
Yeah.
So
It's
it's
hard,
like,
but a lot more people are doing it.
it can happen. Plus, I'm always like, a lot of people chatting about how they're going viral, but I'm like, what is everyone's perception of what viral
viral,
is?
right?
I was gonna say, yeah.
Because
Because 1 million views is not viral to me anymore.
not to me either.
Oh, sorry,
Like for me,
guys.
I'm like, if it's 10 million.
I said, sorry.
No, because like viral used to be like, you end up on Ellen.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, as in, that was
Yeah,
a stat, but it's like that means that all of America's pretty much seen
No,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Like 1 million views really
Not all of America.
Yeah.
at all.
That is true.
I think we're getting our threshold of what is becoming viral is getting a lot lower these days. And I feel like people are chatting about like virality per cohort. So it's like if I have 10,000 followers and my video gets 250,000 views, then my video was going viral.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I get it.
Yeah.
I do get
Like
it.
if you go back to community, they will say that you went
You went viral. It's true.
Tough landscape. Man.
But then I'm just there like, this all just sounds like a bit of like corporate jargon now. It's kind of like you know when like marketing skews their numbers to make it look
pastors
good
do
to
this
impress
too.
the boss. Pastors be doing it.
They got
You know what I
500
mean?
souls saved.
Right, exactly.
How you
So
know?
yeah, like that it depends.
Yeah.
It
So
depends.
what would we say the last viral video?
That we saw.
Dude, the content we consume is just.
I mean, probably the Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was probably
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah,
Probably
like,
the
that's-
biggest
yeah.
viral.
That's the
Like
most
the whole
viral
world
thing
saw
so
it.
so
Stops
far.
for
Like
that, yeah.
most recently,
Yeah.
yeah.
But other than
And
that,
it's crazy.
other than that, I think our minds are just filled with
So much stuff.
else.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah, yeah.
I was saying at a point in time I got angry at us as being part of the problem is like on a podcast and creating clips. I'm like, bro, there's so much content, man.
Right.
All we do is consume and create. But I'm like, you know what? That's the world now.
Yeah. It's hard to tap in.
But hey, man, you're a big deal, yo. You're doing your thing, and there's so
Nah.
much more to come. So
Thank you so much, man.
Thank
I
you
appreciate
so
it. I wanted to just ask you guys one more question. What?
Go
Do you
for it.
all go to the same church?
yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
What's church saying in Australia? Obviously, I know.
Same Jesus.
Same God. Because I know, like you lot started Hillsong, innit? Hillsong started in
Australia,
Australia.
No, not us. But
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm from
Australia.
Sydney.
Sydney.
Yeah.
So it's an area called Balcombe Hills.
Okay.
yeah.
So Hills. They had a
Oh.
conference one time, and everyone was like, "Oh, the worship was so good. What's that
Right.
Hillsong, whatever?" And then it just became Hillsong.
Okay.
Obviously, then they had the whole scandals, like about 25 years after they started. And
Yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of
whole thing, yeah.
it's interesting right now, like that whole space. But then in terms of church in Australia,
Yeah, because like mega church is not a big thing.
It's not.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
In
there's probably
Australia?
like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like people, I think very much so. People are like church
Communities.
is about community. Like it's like churches
Yeah.
are in the community.
That's
embedded.
good. That's good.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing there.
That's good.
I think though Australia as a nation, everybody needs to go to church a lot more,
Oh, yeah,
man.
yeah, it's low.
It's not. It's even though it's built and what has been built on a lot of like Christian values, it's not the sentiment that people carry and live with.
I think we
in
are a
Australia.
secular nation on
Very.
paper. Like we're
Yeah.
not even like you guys are.
It's the same as the UK,
nation.
yeah.
But you guys are actually a Christian nation on paper, aren't you?
Yeah.
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 So,
Oh,
well,
we're
not.
Australia
on
not.
paper,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
no,
on
we're
paper,
secular.
Australia's not a.
Yeah.
It's not a
Okay.
Christian nation
Is it
like
just
that, yeah.
nothing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Like, there's no God save the Prime Minister, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, yeah, there's no- you know what I mean? So, yeah, but it's still, I think it's still cool. A lot of young people are coming
Yeah.
to the realization of how much that, I think because of
There's
the
something
community
missing.
element, they're like,
Yeah.
all right, let me tap into this faith part from that.
Oh, that's
kind of
good.
shit. So,
Yeah.
I think that's bubbling
Yeah.
in that sense there in Australia. But
That's good.
Funny enough, I was actually gonna ask you then, because this is. I love music. I enjoy. I listen to it so much, whatnot. But then it's like
I
you
know what you're
sound-
gonna
you
ask.
Sound
Yeah,
quite,
I know what you're gonna
you
ask.
sound
Come
quite
on.
similar, and I
Yeah,
didn't want to
yeah.
kill the conversation
No.
by asking this question, but
Go
then
on,
you
go on.
asked about
No,
church.
go on,
So,
go on, go on.
Like, have you ever had those phases where you're like, I'm listening to too much?
Secular.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Yeah,
and like we
yeah,
know what
yeah.
it means.
Yeah,
Not to
yeah.
pretend it doesn't mean anything,
Yeah,
but it's just
yeah.
like, because I've like had moments where I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I need to listen to, not to like get weird for listeners. Like for example, XXX Tentacion. I wasn't a fan when he came out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let me just give this a try. Yeah. And that 17 album was incredible. Like, incredible. And I remember I'm working factory at this time. I remember one day I'm driving home and I'm like, let me put it on again. And I don't get many of these moments, but I just like I wouldn't say I heard audibly, but in my spirit, I heard, never listen to this
Don't
again.
listen.
Again. Haven't listened to it since, yeah. But it's so good.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have those kind of,
100%.
yeah.
I mean, that's like my whole thing. It's hard because I feel like the reason why I came into content was so rooted in God in the first place. So then I'm always battling with myself of like, I kind of feel like this is like the path that you want me to go down, God. But then it's like the space that I found myself in, with all of the music that I do, it's just so worldly. Do you know what I mean? So it's always a continual like battle with me. Because I love music. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
I love music.
I
and-
love humans as creativity.
yeah. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. But then, yeah, I do always battle with the fact that like I am actually promoting music that doesn't really align with like God's word, which is what I believe in. Do you know what I mean? So that's always a battle for me, being honest. But I think because of like the root of why I started content in the first place. I don't know. Some people might say, "Oh, yeah, that's you giving yourself
Justified.
an excuse." Yeah.
I'm making God's people happy.
So I think my balance is what I always try to do is when I get the time to speak in a space like this, I'll always chat about God. And I think that's just like how I'm trying to manage it right now. Do you know what I mean? I nearly didn't do one of my most viral videos, the 2-pack hit 'em up video, because of just how like
cussing in that one.
even that he was, bro. And I was just thinking,
and you have
like,
to pull up the church on Sunday.
bro, like
Dropped like Saturday night.
and you know the ones where it wasn't even God that I was most scared of. It was my mum, bro. I was like, how is my mum gonna watch this and look at me the same? Do you know what I mean? But like, I did it, and like, that is one of the videos that really gave me success. So, I mean, that probably actually says a lot about the world. But then at the same time, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Not a sick. But here's another one.
Literally. But like, at the same time, I'm kind of just like balancing that. So
I think at the end of the day, it's a balance, and it's going to be a constant tension because there's talent, and then there needs to be a place for the talent to exist. And I think that's something we always talk about as well. People are like, "Oh, you guys are a Christian podcast." I'm like, "No, we're Christian."
No, I'm a podcast.
I don't like to do that because I used to get angry at righteous indignation, like when Lecrae would be like, I'm just a rapper who's Christian. Just say you're a Christian rapper.
But I get it with nuance. I get it.
There's actually nuance in it. Now I'm realizing, oh snap, like that was just me like being ignorant then. There's so much nuance you have to navigate, but I think at the end of the day, you're constantly just trying to navigate it. And That's it, man. Hey, but you're doing your thing, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Thank you for coming through. This was fun.
Let's make sure the car doesn't get towed away.
Hey, thank you guys for joining us. You can follow T there on the screen and the descriptions everywhere. Catch you guys next week. Peace out.
Bye.
Peace.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, guys.